from a player point of view, usually when it comes to new pitches, and sometimes you arrive at a tournament, just speaking from experience, and you're not sure how new the pitch is. You're not sure if the field is going to be bouncy. You don't know if it's going to be this or that. And usually, our conclusion is always the same: is that small play, because you gave the example of fives. Um, in small areas, you're not going to notice the difference as much when it comes to how a field is played compared to the long distances. So usually you recognize the big difference between, let's say, a good and a bad pitch. When you're looking at the longer distance of play, so talking about long passing, talking about long aerials, talking about long one-on-ones, where you actually reach a high speed of above 25 kilometers per hour running, and then hitting the brakes, and then having to make an inside brake, a 90 degrees turn. That's usually something that you don't get. You don't get these speeds and distances, and you don't get this momentum of bodies playing in small areas like, for example, fives. Just like in indoor hockey, you don't get these long distance speeds. You don't get
Mhm.
the high sprint meters, and that's where I worry a little bit. That when you want to test a field, you can actually only test if you have a proper sized pitch, and you can actually play 11 on 11 to see how things work out. So um, that's the main thing for me. I just wanted to add on, because usually it's not the stuff that happens in the D, and it probably won't be the penalty corner either, because these things, you find a way to make it happen. But it's the long stuff, physically and technically, that will be influenced most by a change in surface.
Mhm.